Hey guys, welcome to Quiet Chronicles. As I'm writing this script, episode 1068 of One Piece just got released, and it is amazing. Many interesting things happened, and there's a lot to talk about. I watched the entire episode, and I'm about to analyze and review it for you guys. Before we dive in, please leave a like on this video, and subscribe for more anime content like this. Let's begin. By the way, there will be spoilers, so keep that in mind. If you watched the last episode of One Piece, you know that big elephant named Shueisha was approaching Onigashima. At the beginning of the new episode, we can see Shueisha talking to Momonosuke, saying that he came to Wano to fight alongside him, and that he is waiting for him. My assumption is that Shueisha came to Wano to assist Momonosuke in saving Flower Capital from Onigashima Island. Shueisha will surely have an important role in the next few episodes as Wano arc is slowly coming to its end. Next important thing to mention is Franky saving Zoro from falling into the sea. As always, Franky is at the right place at the right time. There isn't much to talk about this scene, so let's move on. Now I will advise you to pay close attention to next part of the episode. This is by far the most important part of this episode, and there is a lot to talk about. At the end of the last episode, Izo came across Cypher Pole. They suggested Izo to act like they didn't see each other, but in the new episode we learn that Izo didn't accept this offer, which was expected. The fight wasn't that long, but it was quite interesting. This part of the video will contain major spoilers, so please keep that in mind. Izo was already heavily injured from the last fight he had in the previous episode. He didn't stand much chance against two members of the Cypher Paul Zero, but he still decided to fight. He received some serious damage, but when he was at the verge dying, he managed to eliminate at least one of the two members of Cypher Paul, and that was Maha. It looks like they're pretty much dead, but this is One Piece, so who knows? We thought that Kaineman and Kiku are certainly dead, but it turned out to be untrue. Same goes for Kanjuro and many more. Now what happens after the fight is quite interesting. The other member of Cypher Paul, also known as Guernica, managed to survive, and he then received a call which turns out to be very important and unexpected. He received a call from his comrade Joseph, but the message was sent by none other than Gorosei. Gorosei are the quintet of leaders of the world government in One Piece. They ordered him to erase Straw Hat Luffy immediately. We know from last episode that they learned the truth about Luffy's devil fruit and its awakening. This clearly refers to Luffy's Gear 5 transformation that is confirmed to happen on August 6th. Luffy's devil fruit isn't what we expected it to be, and I'm excited to learn the truth in the future. In the new episode of One Piece, we also learn that Hihimaru and Komachio are both alive and okay. Marco also arrives on the scene to take a break from healing wounded soldiers on the battlefield. Nami, Marco, Otama, and her pets learn about Big Mom's defeat from celebration that was happening on the upper floor. Back to the Cypher Pole. Conversation between Guernica and Joseph continuous. Guernica suggests that interrupting the fight between Kaido and Luffy is ridiculous, but Joseph initiates that even though the task is extremely hard or basically impossible, it has to be done because it is a necessary precaution. We also learn that Drake is alive, and he is preparing to engage into the battle again. Let's move to the second floor where Komurasaki and Orochi are located. This part is also quite interesting. Big Shake, which cause is unknown, broke the ceiling and buried Orochi alive. He of course expected Komurasaki to help him. But the very opposite happened, which was expected. She stabbed Orochi with a nail made from sea prism stone. She did this to prevent Orochi from transforming to his dragon form. She then started playing a song which was apparently Odin's favorite song. When she said that, she also mentioned that Odin was her father, and Orochi was shocked, as he didn't know that till then. Now we move to the Onigashima roof where Kaido and Luffy are having an endless battle. Kaido is furious, as he learns that Big Mom is defeated by Law and Kid. Luffy is happy that his allies managed to eliminate second biggest threat on the island. Caption Kid suggests that they should prepare to fight Kaido alongside Luffy, but Law claims that he has no energy left, so they decide to leave Kaido to Luffy. After that, Kaido is having a flashback of Big Mom in her younger days. She was the one who welcomed Kaido into the biggest and most fearsome pirate crew in the history of the great pirate era, Rocks Pirates. Kaido starts crying because he lost a really good friend and a powerful ally. I didn't expect Kaido's reaction to be this way. We never saw his soft side till now, and it looks like that Big Mom really meant something to him. Or maybe he was just too drunk. Who knows? Luffy, tired of waiting for Kaido, decided to engage in battle with Kaido. He transforms into Gear 4 Snake Man mode, and claims that this will be his last Gear 4 of the battle. He is ready to take down Kaido. The big battle begins. Luffy took the advantage and started punching Kaido with his Gear 4 abilities. This is where episode 1068 of One Piece ends. Now let's see what we have learned in this episode. First, we learn that Zunisha is going to fight alongside Momonosuke. It is certain that Zunisha will play an interesting role in the next few episodes. We mentioned that Frankie saved Zoro just when he was about to fall into the sea. Good job, Frankie. In the next part, we witness Izo's and Maha's potential death, and a very important phone call received by Guernica, in which Gorosei ordered him to eliminate Luffy immediately. Gorosei now knows that the rumors about Luffy's devil fruit are true, and he is now a big threat to the government. Hihimaru and Komachio, Otama's beloved friends, are alive and well, just like Marco, who decided to take a break from healing people on the battlefield. He must be very exhausted. On the upper floor, the celebration begins, as Big Mom is finally defeated by Captain Kidd and Trafalgar Law. Drake is alive, and he's planning to engage in the battle again. What has he prepared for us? Orochi is buried alive next to Komurasaki. He expected her to help him, but she stabs him with Sea Prism Nail to prevent him from transforming into his dragon form. Kaido learns about Big Mom's death. He gets flashback from his Rocks Pirates days when he met young Lin Lin. Luffy transforms into his final Gear 4, and the battle begins. Pretty good episode overall. There was so much to talk about. So many new things to learn. The plot is getting really interesting, and I can't wait for the next episode. We reached the end of the video. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more amazing content like this. Thank you for watching Quiet Chronicles. Until next time, goodbye.